13 facts you need to know about monitoring spirits. I got them down here in my notes in my laptop. So y'all burn me through this whole video and let me give y'all these steps and these facts that I got down. Alright. Let's jump right into it. Now, number one is familiar spirits. Alright. Familiar spirits. What are familiar spirits? Familiar spirits are the spirits that's familiar with your family, that's familiar with your lineage, alright? These spirits might be following your granddaddy, your grandmama, your aunties, your uncles, your cousins. Like, it's always, like, it's been following the same people. Like, it's there. That spirit is familiar with your family. So, if you got a family that's probably not, that like they still in poverty and they ain't never get nowhere, and you got certain ones that y'all be like, they crazy, they crazy, they crazy. You just like such and such, you just like such and such. And she was just like this and that. That's a familiar spirit, all right? Those people are not really damaged like you think. They just like everybody just not up on game about certain spirits and stuff, all right? And they let you know that everybody so to claim like this Christian and stuff like that, cause these spirits in the Bible, so they let you know most of them ain't really read the Bible like for themselves. All right, like you might go to church, but you ain't read the Bible, so you wouldn't even really know about these certain demons and these certain spirits. All right, so yeah, so that's a familiar spirit. Familiar spirits are the ones that's close to you and your family, and they've been following you to make sure that everybody in your family have similarities. Like they probably people be saying they schizophrenic, or people probably have a porn addiction or a masturbation addiction or something. All right, that spirit been following y'all family for the longest, and y'all just don't know. All right, but I'm here to tell you, I'm your big brother. All right, so number two, strangers. All right, monitoring spirits can come into strangers, and I ain't talking about like it could be somebody in the store, in the grocery store, um, or it could be somebody online. All right, like this is a stranger. So what I mean by that, they'll be following you, not like following you like trying to rape you or something like that, trying to do that. But they're following you in the store, like they come up and trying to harm you in some type of way. All right, they might say something offensive or might give you an evil eye, something like that. That is a monitoring spirit. All right, like people, you gotta understand, like God, even God uses us as a vessel. All right, so knowing that God can use you as a vessel, the devil can use you as a vessel as well. Alright. So if you got a weak spirit and you not up on game about spirits and demons and stuff like that and angels and stuff, you gonna have a weaker spirit. Like you gonna be more worldly. So the devil can use you because you more worldly. Alright, you not working for God. Just put it like that. You're not working for God. So you gotta understand you gonna either work for God or you gonna work for the devil. It's just plain and simple, all right? Now, that's what I mean by strangers, though. Strangers, they familiar spirit. I mean, strangers are monitoring spirits also as well. They will give you the evil eye. They might look at you crazy when you walk into the store or you just out in the public and somebody's just looking at you crazy. That's a monitoring spirit. They monitoring you. They watching you. You not crazy. They watching you. Uh, Number three. This is a big one. This is a big one. This is a big one. Gossipers. All right. Now, me, I used to be a victim of gossiping a lot. And that's when I learned about it. Like I said, this stuff in the Bible too as well. You know, I'm not saying the Bible all the way correctly. So for the people that watch this video and thinking I say the Bible all the way correct, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that it's in the Bible. You don't supposed to be gossiping, all right? God don't want you gossiping. Like that's evil. That is you. Gossiping is a form of witchcraft. That's in the Bible. Like you gotta go read your Bible. But yeah, gossiping. And there's a monitoring spirit, all right? And how they are monitoring spirit because they constantly bring your name up, they constantly talking down on you, they talking about you consistently. That is witchcraft. Also, there's a monitoring spirit, they watching you. In order for somebody to be talking about you, they gotta be watching you in some type of way, all right? In some type of form. Uh Number four is family members, all right? Now people think I used to think that too. Like people think that their family can't be a monitoring spirit. They think they can't be trying to be in competition with them, competing with them, because it'll have you delusional. Looking for Ness 2 times right now, what he going through with his brother, and this is his blood brothers. It's like, it's a story in the Bible of two blood brothers, and they going against each other. Well, one of them is going against the other one, and he tried, I think he killed him or tried to kill him or something like that. Y'all go look it up. But anyway, if it was in the book that old, of course it's going on nowadays, all right? It's the same thing. It's the same. History do repeats itself, all right? In certain ways, history do repeat itself. So there is a monitoring spirit, all right? When that person, because the thing is, that brother or that sister don't want you to get where you need to be in life, all right? They want to slow you down. Like, you got to understand, this could be an uncle, auntie, whatever, right? Like, for instance, my uncle, when I first started getting a job and stuff like that, I started getting a little access to a little money, right? Now, my uncle used to do me dirty, and how he used to do me dirty is because I was young, I ain't had no car. He was the only one that had a vehicle, and he used to take me to work, take me to working back, all right? So knowing that he used to take me to working back, he'll ask me for gas money, then want a 40 on, I don't want to borrow $40 or $60, maybe $80 on top of the money I just gave him for gas. Now that's him being doggish, that's him being low down and trifling, all right? Because when the time comes for him to pay me back, he'll be like, oh, I ain't got some, or he'll try to give me half of it, or 25 or 35% of the money. Nah, I want the whole thing just like I gave it to you. And people do that type of manipulation thing just to try to throw you off track on how much they owe you, all right? I also had a manager on my old job. He used to do the same thing. He used to do this to not just me. He used to do this to everybody, all right? And these people are also narcissic people, too. You got to understand, monitoring spirits are narcissic people, which means they operate off the devil, all right? They are very narcissic. And, yeah, but my manager, and what he used to do, he'll cheat us on that check, all right? So when he cheat us on that check, he'll, like, just say your check was $1,138. All right, if it's $1,138, he might give you $1,098. Now he owe you almost $40, right? Somewhere around up in there. All right, he owe you a little straight little amount, not 40, but you get what I'm saying. He owe you a little decent amount of money. Well, about 40, yeah. He owe you round up in there, and then now, when come time when you confront him, when we used to confront him, like, hey, you short me, and he'll be like, okay, I got you, I got you, I got you. He'll give you $20 and say, let me owe you the rest. You think you gonna see the rest of that money? Nah, you ain't gonna see the rest of it. He used to do all this like that. So if you do a lot of people like that, 30 people like that, guess how much money he gonna have at the end of the day? Cause he cheated us all that our money. And this went on consistently. He was doing this consistently, all right? Now, and even in the Bible, God was telling you, he don't like people that do business wrong, like a bad businessman. And he was a bad businessman, so what ended up happening is he don't even got the contract that he had no more at their job, all right? So I don't know what he's doing now, but I know he lost their contract, because you got to understand, you doing so much evil work. That's evil work. That's devil work when you doing that, because you shouldn't be cheating people out their money, especially when they work hard for it, all right? So, but back to money and spirit. Yeah, family members. They do it too. This could be cousin, brother, sister, daddy, mama. I done seen it all. Mama, daddy, whoever. They monitor spirits. They watching your life. They trying to stop your progress. They don't want you to win. They instead of them helping you trying to win, they're gonna try to take you down, or they're gonna straight up just compete with you, all right? These are monitoring spirits, all right? And you gotta understand, even in the Bible, it tell you, hey, we not fighting against flesh and blood. We fighting against the spirit. We spirit fighting, all right? It's the spirit in them. You gotta understand, even when you gossiping on the phone, when you gossiping on the phone, you got to understand, you're not just talking to that person that you think you're talking to. You talking to them demons that they fighting too, because everybody got their own demons they fighting, right? So you talking to their demons too. When you tell them your plans and your goals and stuff, you talking to their demons that don't want them to win. So they demons gonna hurry up and operate through them and make sure you don't get where you going to. So that's why you gotta be cautious of it. And like I said, I was a victim of it. So that's how I know. So now you just gotta be quiet through all your little stuff that you doing. Your congratulations and all that, you gotta be quiet about it. Don't tell nobody. Now, number 5 is flying monkeys. Now I don't know, y'all probably ain't heard of this. I'm like I said, I'm new to the flying monkey and all that. I'm new to the monitoring spirits as much too. Like I said, I had to learn a lot in order for me to teach y'all. But flying monkeys, what are flying monkeys? Flying monkeys are just like, they're a wingman. I would like to call them a wingman, alright? They're the wingman to the monitoring spirit, alright, and to the narcissic, like I said. So what they do is the narcissic start the gossiping, and the monitoring spirit start the gossiping, and they'll recruit other people. And it's going on with me currently. Like, they'll recruit, like, it could be somebody brand new come around, and they'll recruit them, hurry up, tell them, hey, this person just like this, they just like this, they just like this, they just like this. I just seen it all. Like, I just seen it all. They just recruit others, and the person will be so, like, the person's mind will be so weak, or they vessel will be so weak, they'll go ahead and gravitate to it and be like, oh yeah, I believe you 100%, and that'll make them dislike you. Now they don't like you. They don't even know you from a can of paint. The other person probably know of you, but they don't know you like that either. But they recruit a new person, and now the new person thinking like, I don't like them either because you don't like them. And they don't even know the new person. They don't even know them. They just met each other. But now they seem as if they got something in common. That's a flying monkey. All right, this is called a flying monkey, a wingman. And this number six is lovers and spouses. All right, now, if you spiritual, make sure your companion is spiritual also as well, alright? Y'all must believe in the same thing or something similar, alright? Y'all gotta be on the same path when it come down to the spiritual stuff. The reason being is because if you not protected or they not protected spiritually, like, they wouldn't know what's going on with them. They'll just think, okay, this went wrong, this went wrong, this went wrong. Nah, you got a flat tire. It's spiritual when you got that flat tire. Alright? It's spiritual. It's spiritual when your car break down. It's spiritual when you, not all the time, but a lot of time when stuff happen at random and it happened at the wrong time, that was spiritual. All right, you losing all your money and stuff, that is spiritual. You don't understand what you, like in the Bible say you gonna lack. His people gonna lack for the knowledge. All right, they not gonna get it. They gonna be in bondage if they don't understand what's going on because they need that knowledge. All right, so make sure your spouse know what's going on, because if not, your spouse gonna turn into a narcissist. All right, your spouse gonna be a narcissist, and they not gonna know what's going on. All right, they not gonna even realize that they being evil towards you because you spiritual and you know what's going on, and they don't really know what's going on. They just wanna. They either just playing in the background. Like I said, you got background workers, and what I mean by background workers is people that just live every day. They just don't study, don't know nothing about spirituality. Really, they just in the background. They like a person in the movies in the background that you're not really paying attention to. They just walking past, just making the movie look like a full movie. But you don't want to live your life like that. Make sure your spouse not living like that. Make sure they on game just like you on game about the spirituality and the spiritual warfare, all right? Because you're going to experience a whole lot of spiritual warfare working for God. That's why God tell you to put your whole armor of God on, because God know for a fact that you're going to have spiritual warfare, all right? If you weren't going to have spiritual warfare and things that try to block you from getting what you're getting, God would never say put the full armor of God on. You got to understand that, understand that, and understand that, all right? So, yes, your lover and your spouse can be coming against you, all right? And that's when they got a weak vessel. They allowing the demons and they allowing the devil to work inside of them and break you down, all right? And make sure you don't get where you're going, because they're going to also hold you back. They're going to hold themselves back too, and they're going to also hold you back just because they not listening to you or they not following the rules of the spirituality. They not trying to tune into who they supposed to be in this lifestyle. All right, they not being spiritual like they supposed to be. So now, number 7 is your ex. All right. Now, for the people that still, because I know how it is, some people still connected to their ex. Ain't no way, no shape or form your ex could, you and your ex should still be connected, because that is a monitoring spirit. All right. That's a money, like I get it. I'm gonna say this. So if y'all got babies together and kids together, I understand that. All right, but in a lot of ways, in a lot of certain situations, you gotta watch out, because they become monitoring spirits when they watch you on your Facebook page, or all your social media and all this stuff, and they get the stalking you and stuff like that, constantly texting you at random, and 10 o'clock at night, 11 o'clock at night. They got to cut that out. That's a monitoring spirit, all right? They trying to make sure you not getting where you supposed to be going, all right? Yeah, excuse that train. I stay back train check. I'm in the hood. But, yeah, that's a monitoring spirit, all right? They watch you, and like I said, like, for the exes, all right? uh you gotta watch out from even arguing with the ex, all right? Because and the reason why I say that, and this could be with anybody though, right? The monster spirits, they like to argue with you. When you arguing with them, and just say you ain't been talking to them in a while, then when you argue with them, be like, you need to come get Trey because of I gotta go out of town, or I just started this new class, or I'm in real estate class now. Like when you tell them what you got going on, see, you open up that door for them to really be tracking you down. Now they know what you got going on. Because remember what I told you, you're supposed to keep your stuff sacred. Like you don't tell nobody. Because when you tell somebody, it's gonna slow down your process. It's a monitoring spirit. It's there to slow down and make sure you don't get where you going. Alright? It's there to slow you down. So when you argue with them and you opening up that door, now they know, because they done made you mad. Now you done told them what you got going on. Now they know, okay, I'm finna go pray on it and make sure she don't get there. All right? Or he don't get there. So you gotta leave them exes alone. Uh, Co-workers, number 8. Co-workers and affiliates. Like I said, co-workers do this all the time. I'm going through it now. I'm going through that. I'm experiencing it now. Like I said, y'all are part of my journey. Y'all are part of my story. Someone watch this video. I don't care. But anyway, coworkers do it too. You know what I mean? They recruit other people to not like you just because they don't like you, or they hating on you, or feel some type of way about you. Most of the time, it's really hate, because like it ain't no kind of way. If I don't like something about you, I'm not finna continuously try to put that in the air like, I don't like him because of this, or I don't like her because of that. I don't care about, like, if I don't like you or something about you, I'm not finna continuously try to put that in the air like, yeah, because that's your only defense mechanism, all right? That's the only defense that you got. Other than that, it's straight up pure hate. It ain't nothing else going on. It's just straight up hate. It's just hatred. You know what I mean? It becomes into a hate once you constantly have to announce something. If you're a person that's constantly got to announce something, or somebody got to constantly announce something every time they see you, it becomes into a hate. It's not just something wrong. It's hatred now. So, like I said, you got to watch out from that. Those are monitoring spirits, all right? And 9 out of 10, if it's a monitoring spirit in your life, that person is a narcissist. Like I told you, that person is a narcissist. They going through something. They struggling somewhere in their life. They struggling real bad, and they trying to hide it. And that's how they hide it. They're trying to bring you down because they down, all right? In some type of way, some shape or form, they down in their life, and they want to bring you down, all right? But you got to ignore it and keep on scribing and keep on pushing for God, all right? Don't worry about them. Yeah, but they recruit other workers too as well. Them workers could be brand new, and they'll fall down the line with the one that dislike you, and then now they don't like you. They don't even know why they don't like you. But some of them might do like you. They just gonna act cool to the person that told them there's something wrong with you. The whole time there's something wrong with them. That's why they already had told. All right, that's why they already said something about you. I just seen it all. I just seen new women come in and before she end up coming towards my way, she'll end up like one of the girls, one of the women that I don't even talk to. They don't got nothing to do with me. I already tell her he got a girlfriend. He got a girlfriend. Now, why would you do that? Even though I ain't trying to talk to her, why would you do that? Because there's envy, there's jealousy, and there's hate. There's hatred because you don't want nobody else to talk to me. Because maybe you want me, and then you. Now this is real life. Maybe you want me, but you scared to say it, or you don't want to just come out and say that. Why else would you tell another female like, hey, he already got a wife or he got a girlfriend, don't talk to him. Like, you don't do this. It's just weird stuff like that. And like I said, those are monitoring spirits. Those are narcissistic people. Those people got something wrong in their life, all right? And they ain't even got no great relationship in their lifestyle. That's why they only women, and I'm saying this true. The women that do that, 9 out of 10, they ain't got no good relationship. Like, they don't have a relationship, or they just don't got no good relationship. They don't even know how to be in a real relationship. That's why they messed up, and they gotta try to throw somebody off and be like, he already in a relationship, or she already in a relationship. You just don't do stuff like that. You let that person find out that person in a relationship. That ain't your business, in other words, all right? But, like I said, these are monitoring spirits. These are narcissistic people. Watch out. Number 9, cycles of defeat. All right. So what I mean by cycles of defeat, you're gonna start to go through stuff. When you got monitoring spirits in your life, you're gonna go through stuff that's gonna start trying to slow you down. You're gonna notice a lot of stuff slowing you down. Your car may break down. Your appliances may break down in your house. I done been through all this stuff. That's why I'm telling you. Your money will get low. Your appliances may break down. Uh, your car may break down. Certain bills might come up. You might forget a bill. Somebody might call you with some trouble, and you got to help them out and spend money over there. And it's just a lot of stuff that come around you and come to your life to just break you down. All right, to try to break you down. I'm gonna say that, to try to slow you down. All right, because they want to slow your process down because you was getting somewhere, and I told you the monitoring spirit come in for the straight up and cause self-destruction. They want to self-destruct you. Like, they don't want you to get to a certain stage in your life, all right? I didn't even see I didn't even seen flashing lights. I saw one probably about 5 minutes ago on this video. I ain't say I was gonna say something, but I was talking at the time. I saw a flashing light. Then there's a monitoring spirit, because you got to understand, in the spiritual world, people do move. Spirits do move around. People teleport from out of their body to come and check on you. All right, and they doing it because what I'm doing now. They don't want me doing what I'm doing. All right, but anyway, like I said, I'm gonna make sure this word be put out. Monitor spirit, and my fiance also saw him before too, flashing flashing spirits and flashing lights. Like, it'll be a flash like out of corner of your eye, and you ain't no TV on or none of this stuff. Like, ain't none of it around you. All right, you'll see flashing lights and stuff. All right, if you ever see that, comment down below, let me know. But yeah, you'll have cycles of defeat, all right? And this can come from financial aspect. It really just trying to break your finances down, all right? Just long story short, your car break it down, all this stuff. Like, they just want you to be like, dang, God, I need help. Like, this ain't it. What's going on? But, all right. Number 10, plans falling apart. Once they shared, alright. Now, this has happened to me. I'm a victim of that too. Your plans will fall apart once you share them with the wrong people, alright. Now, like I said, I used to be a person that used to gossip. I used to talk a lot to my friends and stuff like that. Talked a lot to a lot of folks. I thought they was alright. I thought they was straight. I ain't see them as no threat. But now, like I said, you gotta watch yourself and protect yourself, and you gotta make sure you ain't talking. Like, you just can't talk to nobody. Like, because your brother can do it, your sister can do it. All of them could be a potential threat to your success in life, all right? So you got to be quiet. So now I'm starting all over from scratch. So, and I'm not afraid to admit what's going on. I'm starting up from scratch. Like, I'm getting somewhere, but I'm still starting from scratch. So it don't even matter. Like, y'all don't know what's going on. I ain't telling y'all what's going on. So you watch this video, ain't nobody getting no nothing. But like I said, you gotta watch out. Everybody can be a threat. You know what I mean, to your success. And God don't want you running your mouth and talking. This is why God got you to yourself and by yourself for silence, all right, and to learn and study and be by yourself, all right, for the time being. But watch out for that and pay attention to that. When every time you tell their friends certain things, stuff start happening and stuff start falling apart. Pay attention to that. Number 11. Extreme weariness if you building something. All right. So what I mean by extreme weariness is if you're building something. The same thing about your plans falling apart. All right. So say that you say you like me, for instance. If I say I'm finna do a video, I supposed to do a video. Now a friend called me or somebody called me on the phone. They drain me. Now when I get out the phone with them, I'm emotionally drained. Like they took all my energy, most of my energy, so I ain't got the time, or I don't even feel like going to drop this video for y'all just for that certain reason, because I let them sit there and drain me. Like when I went to see my mama, and I love my mama dearly, but I felt a little drained because she operated where she operates is narcissic. She got narcissic ways, so she drained me. Like my own mama drained me. You know what I mean? And I'm not the only one. That's why I can say that. Like that's why I said people don't be. You gotta understand. You're not fighting flesh and blood. You fighting spirits. All right. So this spirit in her is draining. Sometimes it's draining. It's just it ain't right. You know what I mean? You constantly asking, doing like you doing the most, like it's draining. All right, but like I said, you gotta learn how to, as a chosen one, as a spiritual person, you gotta learn how to get in and get out in certain situations and with certain people. All right, you can love them, but love them like from a distance. You can't just really be up on them too much. Like when you start, you ain't had any problem when you weren't spiritual though. You was good. You was alright. But when you start, like, when you really learn about, like, God and stuff like that, you start working with God, a whole lot of stuff you gonna be like, I ain't had these problems at first. This crazy. I didn't even know this was possible. Like, I just seen another flash. Like I said, this monitoring spirit. Ain't nothing in here. Nothing's in here, literally. Ain't nothing in here. But I see the light on my tripod, but it's still a flash of light right here on the side of me because they monitor me. They watching me. Like, I know what's going on. I'm not stupid. All right? But, and that is probably a familiar spirit 9 out of 10 because they familiar with my lineage and with my family. They don't want nobody in my family to succeed. But they know I'm the one. It stopped with me. And I renounce you and you can remove yourself. So, number 12 is you feel the presence. Speaking of this, number 12 is you feel the presence in your home. All right. So like I just got through talking about it. Like they gonna flash, they gonna show themselves because it's sort of like in the movies. You know how y'all know what I'm talking about. The Illuminati, they show themselves in the movie. They show what's going on. They like to prep you and stuff like that. They let you know what's going on because it's a certain law within the universe. You got to let people know what's going on before it happens. All right. So even God is say in the Bible, it say you gonna see you gonna see before the self destruction. God gonna warn you before the self destruction. Right. You're going to feel the presence in your home, all right? But it's up to you to renounce it and get it up out of there and let them, pray yourself up out of it, all right? Like, let them know, like, it's over with. Like, ain't nothing going on. Like, once you see the certain cycle that's going on in your life and in your family, like, you not like them, you don't want to be like them, nothing like that, that's me. You going to be called a black sheep or whatever you all want to call me. I'm not like y'all. I'm just straight up and down. I'm not like y'all. Period. I might did stuff like that similar to y'all, but I'm not like y'all. I been there, done that. I'm not trying to live like that. It ain't for me. All right, but you gonna feel the presence in your home. All right, and you might see shadows, you might see spirits, you might see flashes of light. Like I said, you might hear stuff moving. When I was young, I heard stuff moving in the house. You know what I mean? This been going on since I was a child. I just didn't know what it was. Alright, and my mom and never talked to me about no spirituality or none of that. I ain't even heard none about this stuff. I had to learn everything that I'm telling you right now. Number 13 is people people promise to assist you, but they fall away. That's the last thing, least but not last. People say, "Oh, I'm gonna help you," and then they'll bag out. Like when it happen, when this happening, there's a monitoring spirit. All right, there's another form of monitoring spirit. They wanna like put you on a fence and be like, I'm straight over here because he said he gonna cover this, or she said she gonna cover this. Then they'll bag out on you. That's a monitoring spirit because they trying to make sure you don't get to where you going. All right, like I said, pay attention to people like that. All right, like I said, pay attention to people that's calling you on the phone. Your phone might not even be going off right when you ain't got nothing going on, but as soon as you start having something going on, you have some motion. When God give you some motion, notice how your phones just start blowing up. They'll call you. Man, what's up? What's up? Blah, 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 blah. Talking about nothing. Straight up nothing. Can't tell you how to get 5,000, 10,000, $1,000, $500. None of it. Can't tell you how to go get a credit card or none of it. They just there to destruct. You got to understand, you're not fighting flesh and blood. You not fighting flesh and blood. You are fighting spirits, and you fighting these folk demons when they talk to you too. You telling they demons that they fight. You ain't just telling them what's going on. You telling they demons what they fight. Everybody got their own demons. Everybody got skeletons in their own closet, right? So this is why you got to keep that stuff on the hush. You can't be telling them what you got going on. You got to just do it. You got to just do it. Like nowadays, you just got to just do it. You can't tell them. Everybody not clapping for you. Somebody can clap for you in public, but in private, they ain't clapping for you. They wish you fail. Deep down inside, they wish you fail. I'm trying to tell you, like, this is true story. This is real stuff. I'd have been through this already, so I know. That's why I'm telling y'all. But this it for this video. It was a nice little video. I hope y'all watched it all the way through. If y'all did, like, subscribe, and share. And let me know if it's anything on this list that you resonate with. I am Mr. Elevation. This is 9. I just saw the flash again. I am Mr. Elevation. This is 901 Elevation TV. Here with Coco. Here with Elevate. I'm Mr. Elevation. And I will see y'all again, a.k.a. Godson the Messenger. Hit that subscribe button. Y'all hit that subscribe button. And comment down below. I do reply back to every comment. I will see y'all next time. Peace.